Shalom.
Shalom.
We're the real Hebrew Israelites. We come out every week to prophesy the downfall of this kingdom, America, which is called the daughter of Babylon in the Bible, and to teach you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you're the Lord's chosen people, the 12 tribes of Israel. And we want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bashim, Yahushai, Bashim, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone Camps for teaching us the truth of the Bible. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect scattered around the world. Shalom.
Shalom.
I'm the brother Amawan.
And I'm the brother of Marakab.
And today we want to go into a lesson and speak about what is a righteous man. What makes you a righteous man? Because if you look around and you see these churches, these pastors and all these churches, they call themselves righteous. But in order to be righteous, you have to be right. To be righteous, you got to be right. So first, let's go to Proverbs 24 and 16.
This Proverbs 24 and 16. It says, "For a just man falleth 7 times."
For a just man, so a just man is a righteous man. That means right. It means he's correct. The reason why he's correct is because he has the truth. He has the truth of the Bible. He has the correct image of what the Lord looks like. Yep. He has the correct name, Yahweh, which is the Father, and Yahushai, the Son of God. You have to have the right breakdowns. You have to have the right breakdown of what the beast is, and what the mark of the beast is. If you don't have those right, you're not righteous.
Yep. You're not just. You're unjust.
Right.
Yeah.
Read that one again.
Proverbs 24 and 16. It says, "For a just man falleth 7 times."
Right. So a just man falleth 7 times, and in order to be just, you got to have the right faith too. You got to believe in the correct, in the correct image. When you close your eyes and think about the Son of God, you have to see this image. You don't see Jesus. That's not the correct image.
Yeah, because this image is justly right. It's justly correct, though. You want the white one, hey, that's unjust.
So read that first line again.
Proverbs 24 and 16. "For a just man falleth 7 times."
Yeah, and to be just, you got to have the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Not only that, you have to have the right works. You have to be able to record your works so that the whole world can see it. Not just go to church and then go home.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Man, anybody can fucking do that, man.
That's right.
Because that's why the churches accept anybody in the churches and shit, though, man. Because, they churches believe strength in numbers, though. Nah, we believe, even Yahweh, though, only always picked a handful of, he was always about a handful of people, though, He wasn't all about strength in numbers,
That's right. Read it again so I can
Proverbs 24 and 16.
read this one all day.
Yeah. That's because this one has a lot of meat to it, I haven't even finished the whole precept.
That's right.
Yeah. It says, "For a just man falleth 7 times."
So a just man, you also gotta know the commandments. If you don't know the commandments, how are you gonna follow them? How are you gonna follow the Son of God? How are you gonna know what He said? What did He say to do? He said, if you love me, keep my commandments. People in churches always say that they love the Son of God, but they never do what He said.
Yeah.
You know?
No, man. Yeah, the only time is when they want to speak to God, or they want to speak to, their God, is when they're in trouble though. Be like, why God, why this, why that? Well, motherfucker, if you ever look yourself in the mirror and say, okay, see, that's the thing about it with you people, man, you guys can't take chastity, like chastity, punishment. You always with the why. But rather, you guys don't ask yourself, okay, maybe I'm getting chastised because I'm fucking up. You guys never hold yourself accountable for it. Accountability, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and people always say that they got saved. They say, I used to do drugs, and I used to be this and that, and I got saved through Jesus. But he's still not keeping his commandments.
Yeah.
You know.
Then you ask get hit by a car. Jesus said he saved you from that. You might have thought he saved you from drugs. Okay, he saved you from that. Well, which one is he saved you from that? But your ass gets hit by a car.
He didn't save you from keeping the commandments. You know.
Yeah.
He didn't save you from your mind.
Exactly. And that's a demon, bro. Jesus saved me. That's a demon, man. That hops on people though, and they walk around, man, and they're prideful too, man. When they got that demon too, that's a prideful demon, man. That I'm saved by Jesus. That's a prideful ass demon, man.
Yeah. So if you don't have the correct name, you're not a right man. You're a left man. You know. You're on the left hand side. Because read it all now.
Proverbs 24:16. For a just man falleth 7 times and rises up again.
So the reason why he falls, the reason why a righteous man falls, is because he's still learning.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
he's still learning. Just like riding a bike. You got to learn to ride that bike. You're gonna get hurt,
Yep.
but you got to rise up again.
It's like, can I say something?
Yeah.
I was in the truth probably like a year or two, and probably my first year, I think. But I was eating these like cereal, like it was like a cereal bar, and out through the spirit, I was like, you know what? Check the ingredients real quick. So I checked the ingredients. It said it had gelatin in it. I'm like, fuck, man. I threw that motherfucker away. And I was like, man, I fucked up, And I prayed to Yahweh Shema Shai. I was like, man, it's lucky, like. But see, that's the thing about it, though, man. It's just that something like that too. You should consider it as like I fell that time. At that day, I did fall because I was like, oh shit, man, because I broke a commandment though. But see, I admit it though, man. And that's the thing about it though. But I never fucking now I check the ingredients on things now, But that's just I'm just saying that's just an example. Like when a person falls though, just that the spirit, you fall though, you're like, oh shit, man, and you get up. You don't do that shit again.
Yeah, because the brother from South Carolina, he did a video, a correction video, and he corrected himself because he said that that men and women were not created on the 5th day. But men and women were created on the 5th day. Which is the 5,000 years period. But he corrected himself. So,
I bet he made a video too, edifying video.
Yeah.
See. But so we all make mistakes, man. See that elder too. He realized he made a mistake though, so he corrected himself. And that's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. That's a just man right there. Because if he really didn't care about the ministry though, he would have just left it alone, and then he wouldn't even make that corrected video though. That's a man right there, man. That it takes a man to do that though, man. Proverbs 24:16, it says, for a just man falleth 7 times and rises up again, but the wicked shall fall into mischief.
Yeah, so that's what that brother did. He corrected himself, and he's still in the truth. He's still pushing, he didn't fall down completely, you know.
Yeah. That's funny. Like when I saw you about that well, so-called brother, that Zebulon warrior though. You know, and that's deep, bro. And it was crazy through the spirit because I was like, hey, I haven't seen this guy make a video in a long time. You know, that guy Zebulon warrior. And so when I seen another brother happen to make a video about him like 14, 15 hours before, it wasn't even a full day. And I was like, oh man, that's the spirit because this brother exposed him, you know? And guess what? He didn't rise up again. He left. He stayed down.
Just like it said on the last part. Read it again.
But the wicked shall fall into mischief.
Yeah, the wicked will fall into mischief, which means you try to tell them the name that the Son of God is Yahushua, but they want to keep calling on Jesus.
Yeah.
You know?
Or they don't believe in this image right here.
Yeah, they don't believe in this image. They don't think that. They say that the Son of God was anything. You know. Or
Yeah. People do say that.
They say it doesn't matter what he was.
Typical answer, huh?
Yeah. So you're never going to get back up if you're not correcting yourself. Let's go to Psalms 37 and 24.
You said 37 and 24?
Yeah.
Psalms 37 and 24. Though he fall, he should not be utterly cast down.
See, though he fall, he should not utterly be cast down. You're not going to be cast into the lake of fire, you know, into the lake of nuclear fire. If you keep pushing on the right names and keep coming out and keep coming out to camp. Read it again.
Psalms 37 and 24. Though he fall, he shall not be utterly cast down.
That's all it said, huh?
No, it's somewhere.
Okay.
It says, for the Most High upholdeth him with his hand.
Yeah, so even if you fall, let's say you accidentally say the name Jesus, you know, we'll let the first one go, you know, but don't say Jesus all the time, you know. Don't make it like a worship, you know. We worship Yahushua. Which let's go to John 4 and 23.
You say 4 and 23?
Yeah.
This is John 4 and 23. But the hour cometh, and now is, when the true worshipers shall worship the Father in spirit and in truth.
So that's what it's about. It is worshiping the Father in truth. You have to find out the truth. You know, what is the truth? You know, because it's not just about reading the Bible and everything that you read, you believe. You know, everything you see, you believe.
Yeah.
It's not like that. You know, you have to look at it like if, you know, it's you have to look at it like a puzzle, you know, or
Yeah. Well,
you have to put it
fit
together.
it together. Yeah, fit it together.
And keep going and read the next one too.
Oh, it's still on the same precept. It says, for the Father seeketh such to worship him. And when we jump to 24.
Yeah.
John 4 and 24, God is a spirit, and they that worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth. See, you know what I mean? You can't.
Yeah. Worship him in spirit, you know, meaning you have to have actions, you know.
And then by it means in spirit too is you believe also too that he actually looked like this. Because if you believe he looked like a so-called white man, that's not in spirit though, because that's false. That's profanity. You know? And we're not saying here to worship uh, the image though, because this is just for truth's sake though. You know what I'm saying? This is just for truth's sake though, and that's all it is for edification's sake, man. You know, that's all. That's why we bring this out though too.
Yeah, because in order to get the truth, you need the Holy Spirit. You know, that's the only way you're gonna find out the truth is by through the Holy Spirit. You know, and one more, next verse. Oh no, Salakia. Let's go to Proverbs 6:24, 6:14.
There's the book of Proverbs 6:14. It says, "Forwardness is in his heart. He divides."
You don't have it in the NLT.
NLT.
So,
I don't think this. Nah, it's actually that one.
I'm gonna read this one in the NLT because it gives a better
Detail.
yeah. Yes, yeah, Proverbs 6:14. Salakia. Yeah, Proverbs 6:14. Their perverted hearts plot evil. So I can read that one first.
Okay. Proverbs 6:14. Forwardness is in his heart. He devises mischief continually. He sowed discord.
Yeah, that's Proverbs 6:14. So, and this one in NLT, their perverted hearts plot evil. So that's what it means when it said forwardness is in their hearts.
Hearts. Yeah, yeah. So they're always continue doing like evil, thinking evil, man.
Yeah, because it said hearts are in their evil. Evil is in their hearts.
Yeah.
So if you're calling on Jesus, evil is in your heart. You know why? Because Jesus is the devil.
Yep.
You know? Jesus is the devil. If you want to call on the devil,
That's what they do.
you know?
They're putting wall pictures of them in their houses too. They're inviting them inside their homes.
Yeah. They're calling on, you know, they're calling on Jesus, but Jesus, he loves homos. You know, Jesus
It is a homos.
Yeah, Jesus, he loves sinners. You know, Yahweh Shai, he don't love sinners.
Yeah.
You know, even though Yahweh Shai, he went to the sinners to change them.
But they repented though. That's the difference.
Yep.
They stopped doing what they were doing. That's why there's multiple occasions where he said, "Sin no more." He would tell them, like the one that he was like crippled, you know. He made him, he made a miracle and he was able to walk again. And he told that guy, they sin no more. Get up and walk. But he's telling them sin no more afterwards.
That's right. So if you're calling out Jesus, you're sinning. You know, you're sinning because you're calling on Satan. Actually, you know.
Proverbs 6:14. Forwardness is in his heart. He devises mischief continually. He sowed discord.
Yeah, so you keep putting evil in your heart. You know, when did Yahweh Shai say it's okay to be friends with homosexuals? You know, when he say it's okay to sit down and eat with them.
Yeah.
You know,
There was never an occasion that in the Bible that had happened though, because what I mean, like it was common sense though, even probably back then, which it should be common sense even now that a fruity cake homo was no good, man, no good, and you think a lot of them homos are gonna change their heart to be right? I doubt it. Majority of them, hell no, man, especially in these times, though, bro.
dang. That's why. Read the next verse.
15.
Yeah.
Proverbs 6:15. Therefore shall his calamity come suddenly. Suddenly shall he be broken without remedy.
That's right. See, that's why bad things are always happening to these homos. They get diseases.
Yeah.
You know, get diseases and
So I don't know if you see the video, but that guy that crashed into the building, that Jake, who was burning alive in the car, he sounded like a fruitcake. The way he was screaming and shit, though, that guy sounded like a fruitcake too, though. So whoever that Jake was, that was his judgment, though, man.
yeah, you're not gonna be able to heal yourself. You know, you're not gonna be able to get back up and repair yourself. You know,
I don't know.
because you don't know anything. You don't know how to heal yourself. You know, you don't take any herbs. You know, that's why you're having problems with your immune system.
Harder for you to get well faster. Still using the fluoride toothpaste.
Sorry. So now let's go to Proverbs 14 and 32.
14 and 13. Oh. Proverbs 14 and 32. The wicked is driven away in his wickedness, but the righteous has hope in his death.
The wicked is driven away in their wickedness. So you're only hurting yourself if you're sinning. You're only digging your own grave. You know, you're only hurting yourself. You're bringing it to yourself. Because committing sin is just like committing suicide. You know, you might as well just kill yourself, because that's what you're doing when you're sinning.
Stacking up iniquity, right? Iniquity, stacking up sins.
Yep, stacking up iniquity, and every little bit, you know, every little bit counts.
Yeah, isn't there a scripture on that? You made a video about that camp one time. I think it was in Romans, or while stacking up, like sin will catch up to you. There's a precept about that.
Sin upon sin.
Sin upon sin, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's in Romans or something. Well, you made a lesson about that, you know?
That's right. Let me see if I can get that real quick.
Yeah. I forgot. I don't know where it was though, but yeah. Or was it Ecclesiasticus or?
Oh yeah.
Was it Ecclesiasticus?
Ecclesiasticus 5:5. Concerning propitiation, be not without fear to add sin upon sin. See, don't be, have that fear, because if not, you're gonna just keep stacking that sin.
Yeah, because you're not scared though, so therefore you're just doing wickedness.
Yeah, so adding sin upon sin, it's like cutting your throat at every little inch. You know?
So like more deeper and deeper.
Yeah. Deeper and deeper.
Like you said though, like you're digging up a whole grave. By the time you realize you're so deep though that you can't even get out, you're like, oh shit, fuck now.
Now go back to Proverbs and read that one more time.
14 and 13.
Yeah.
Proverbs 14 and 32. The wicked is driven away in his wickedness, but the righteous have hope in his death.
The righteous, what does that say?
But the righteous have hope in his death.
The righteous have hope in his death. So we know that when we die, we're going to be good. You know,
Yeah.
If we're calling on Yahweh, Shai, coming out here doing the works, keeping his commandments, having the faith, we have hope in death. That means we're going to escape death. We're not worried when we die. God's going to judge us.
Yeah.
Yahweh's going to judge us bad with a bad judgment.
You just don't know. That's what I'm saying. Because that's why it tells you. You know why? If I get this one real quick.
Yeah.
Matthews 10 and 28. It says, "And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell." And we're scared, of Yahweh Shemel Shai. You know how you know that we're scared? Because we're out here doing this. If me and this brother weren't scared, we wouldn't even be here right now. Because we're scared because Yahweh could, like his brother said, could judge us in a horrific way, man. You know what I'm saying? Could judge us in a horrific way. So yeah, we're not gonna be scared, fucking eat a mite with the gun and shit, because we don't. Execution is just execution, man. It's like when you close a book, though, boom, it's done, and we understand once it's done, the spirit goes up, we're the judgment seat of Yahweh Shem Shai, and therefore we see what happens though. But we just know though what this brother's lesson is into. We're just though, man. Trying to be even more just though, you know. So we're pushing truth, man. We're pushing in. We're pushing gold, pushing truth though, man, and that's what we're doing, man. You know. Oh, the same one.
Yeah.
Matthew 10:28. It says, "And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul. See, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell."
Yeah. So if you sin, you know, if you so like if you break one of these laws, you know, one of Esau's laws, he could put you to death. Yeah, but if you break one of Yahweh's laws, you know, he could put you in hell. You know,
Yep.
he could put hell on you.
Yeah.
You know, put you in that hellfire, the lake of fire.
Yeah. That's right.
Back to 14 and 32. That's the last one.
Proverbs 14:32. The wicked is driven away in his wickedness, and it says, "But the righteous hath hope in his death."
Yeah, the righteous have hope because he's calling on the right name, you know, and the right breakdowns, you know, from the right apostles.
Yeah.
Right? The right apostles. You got to know the right apostles. The apostles are great millstone.
Not that fucking the Vita dialysis fucking nigga that be going and saying that he already has bodyguards, and you know what I'm talking about, right? That dude that well, you know what I'm saying?
That big ass.
Yeah. Big ass fucking motherfucker though. He said now he has people to cover him and shit. That's crazy though, man. And that guy gained more followers. It was crazy, bro.
Well, he's saying that he was an agent, you know.
Oh, he has to be, bro.
Shit.
How the fuck you gonna be eating pork though on the wicked ass day Thanksgiving and call it Yahweh's day? What the fuck, bro? Like, and you know what pisses me off though too, bro? That it only be like GMS though and brothers that are affiliated with GMS though that call on that bullshit though, man. You don't see these other camps though speaking on that topic about that nigga going off and shit. It's always GMS though that has to go in though, man. But you don't see Sakari talking about that nigga. You don't see IUIC talking about why, because they're busy doing what the fuck they want to though, man. But when there's rebuke and correction to be done, it's always GMS though, man. It's not these other fucking Israelite camps though, you know. But it's crazy. There should be more Israelite camps jumping on that nigga's neck though about that situation though, man. Of who he is and what he's doing though. You know, and it's crazy because it goes back always to GMS that has to always correct. And that's why a lot of Israelite camps get mad at GMS though, because it's always the correction that they're doing though, man. You know what I'm saying? Want to read again? Or
Yeah, just one more time with us.
Proverbs 14:32. The wicked is driven away in his wickedness, but the righteous hath hope in his death.
Right, so we are called the hopeful elect, right?
Yep. The hopeful, saying it humbly too.
Yeah, because we believe that we have the correct breakdowns and the correct doctrine.
And the correct leadership.
Yeah, the correct leadership, the correct apostles, you know, the correct teachers, you know. Because if it was anybody else, they'd be leading us the wrong breakdowns, you know.
Leading us to a way of destruction, though.
That's right.
Which that guy is doing to the people that are following him, though.
Yeah.
It's crazy, though.
That's right. So, because that guy's going to the left. You know?
and there's a Jake though. His name's Lefty Gunplay. And they asked him, "Why they call you Lefty though?" And that Jake was like, "Well, it's because I can never get right." So that's why they call me Lefty.
Shit.
Because his name's Lefty Gunplay. He's like a, you know me, a rapper. I guess he got out of prison, and you know how it is now. YouTube, these rappers get out of prison and then go to jail. They become rappers and shit. So he's one of those, you know. And his name's Lefty Gunplay though. And yeah, they asked him why they call you Lefty though. He's like, well, it's because I can never get right. I'm always fucking up.
It's like the goats that are on the left side.
Oh, that precept.
Goats that are on the left side hand.
You want me to get it?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're on the left side hand, the whole left side is going to be destroyed.
Yeah.
The whole left side. Just like left eye.
Oh yeah, that was the TLC lady, right? Girl, right?
Yeah, she got judgment. She where she get burned in a
A car flip, no, over there in Honduras, something like that.
Yeah, I think so.
But
Well, she called right eye. You know.
oh, that's right. Huh?
So she decided to call her name left eye. You know.
And her ass got left.
Why? Because she didn't have the correct. She was blind. She didn't have the correct. You know.
Yeah, she was on to that music industry shit, you know.
Yeah. She sold her soul. Sold her soul to the devil.
That's true, huh? How come she didn't call herself the right eye, instead of left eye?
So left eye. Right?
Left eye, yeah. And it's crazy. It's the thing about it too. Is when someone's gonna do wickedness, or they do something, like they blink their left eye, like you know what I'm saying? Like they do wickedness and they blink like the left eye and shit, though, man. I got that piece.
Yeah, because when you wink, that's like that's like saying, you know, like a secret, not a secret, but almost like a lie, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like saying, you know, it's not like telling the truth. You know?
Yeah, because even when Jake's walking by another Jake's woman, and that Jake winks at that woman, I mean, you know what that means and shit. He has a liking into that woman. You know, you wink at a woman, you know, or they wink, you know, it's like you have a liking to that woman. So,
or like there's two people, and you tell one person, you know, hey, tell the other person, you know, tell them a lie, and then you wink at them, you know.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Right?
Yep. When they're gonna do some like a deed or dirty deed or something, you know, they wink at them like.
Tell them this, you know. Tell them this, and then wink at them.
And they look at them, wink at them. Yeah. That's true.
So,
I got that precept. Matthew 25:33, and he shall set the sheep on his right hand, but the goats on the left. See?
The sheep, which are the Israelites, the hopeful elect, and the goat, which is Esau, the heathen, because they don't have the correct, the Bible, the correct.
Just anything. They opposite of us.
They don't have anything correct in the Bible. You know?
We went to this world too, though. Look how fucking corrupted and fucked up this world is, man. They're fucking up the whole world, man. They don't got nothing right. The only thing that they're good at is conquering and shit and lying, though. That's what all they're good at, literally conquering and lying to you. And their sword, you know.
Yep, so that's what it's about being righteous, is trying to be on the right hand side of the Heavenly Father, trying to find out what His name is, you know, trying to find out who are the lost tribes of Israel, why are they lost, you know.
Yeah.
Don't just say, oh, the Jews and that's it.
And that's it. Only one tribe though, and that's it.
Yeah. No, who are the tribe of Judah? You know, the tribe of Issachar.
Where's the tribe of Gad at? Where's that tribe at?
That's right.
And then when we tell you and we break it down to you, nah, okay with it. But you see, it's easy. Like for the Christians and shit, you gotta deal with one. You tell them something, and then you be like, okay, then you break it down. You tell me what it means then. And they don't even have no fucking clue. But they tell you you're wrong though. You know?
They don't even know who Jacob is. You know?
They didn't even know who Jacob and Esau was until coming into the scene though. You know?
They don't know Jacob's 12 sons. You know?
They don't know nothing though. That's why a long time ago, it was that Jacob that came in his work truck. I don't know if you remember him a couple years ago. And he pulled up on his, he was inside his work truck though for kind of a while though because he didn't want to get out. So eventually he got out though, and he was like, "Oh yeah, like Jacob and Esau, huh?" He came up to us and shit because we were dealing with the other jackass that he came with his backpack and his books. He thought he was educated. I always remember, but he put his down in and he was all the Pentecost, and forgot he's all, "I'm here to teach you." And then I told him, "Nah, you don't come here to try to teach us. We teach you." And then he just I forgot what he actually said though, man. But anyways, then the other guy was in the work truck. He came out and he tried to deal with us. And then I just told him one simple question. I asked him one simple question. "Okay, can you break down Revelation 1 and 7?" And I was like, "I want you to read it too and break it down word for word." And he was right there reading it. And I told him, I was like, "Okay, so the people that pierced him, how? They'd be dead by now, right?" And he didn't even have an answer for that. Lost.
Yeah. Not knowing that the people that pierced him came back. The people that pierced him came back through reincarnation.
Yeah, and then if you tell him about reincarnation,
Yeah. The reason why he didn't understand because he don't understand precepts. And precepts you get understanding. And
Yep.
go to Isaiah 28 and 10. Because that's the only way you're going to understand the Bible, not reading it from Genesis all the way to Revelation.
yeah.
Like a story.
Yeah. And that's how those fucking Christians read it, as like a story, bro. They read it like a story. They can't even put anything together, though, man.
They read one part and then they leave it off. Then they leave it off. You know.
And they go and they speak up on how they feel.
Yeah. They don't go back to finishing.
Bro, even the one I just read, the 33, Matthew 25:33, they can't even break that down. That's simple. They'll be like, they gotta go say some bullshit as they so-called preach though. Yeah, because you put the sheep on the right hands though, and you put the goats on the left hands though. So they won't be mixed together. Like they come out with some bullshit like that. But not even knowing the real understanding though. They'll come out with some bullshit like that, man. They'll be like, "What?" So you put the sheep on the right kennel, and you put the goats on the left kennel. There has to be more to that.
You want to get that one?
Which one?
Isaiah 28 and 10.
Okay, good one. 28 and 10?
Yeah.
There's Isaiah 28 and 10. For precept must be upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, line upon line, you're a little and they're a little.
That's why,
Simple.
That's why you got to get the Blue Letter Bible. The Blue Letter Bible has everything you need. Precepts, definitions.
Like, better understanding, though. On words, though, definitely, though. Because it says right here. It says right there. It says precept upon precept. How do you put a precept upon precept? By using one precept to explain another one. Here a little, there a little.
It's just like matching. It's just like matching cards. You match it up.
Like that game Uno.
Yep. Like Uno.
Yeah.
Or like Crazy 8.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Crazy 8, you match the colors.
Yeah.
And match the numbers. That's what we're doing.
Yep.
Matching these scriptures. Because this whole Bible, it just speaks about the same thing.
In reality, yep.
Yep. It speaks about Israel, saving Israel.
Yeah, because even in the book of Revelation, you go into the 14th chapter, it talks about what? The 144,000. 12,000 for each tribe, though. It's just that in Genesis, we were called sons of God, though. We were called sons of God, though.
Yeah, because Jacob wasn't born yet.
Yeah. He wasn't even named Israel, and he still hadn't had the kids yet. So it had to be called different, something different.
Because the Lord, He had it all planned out.
Yep.
He had it all planned out even before the world began.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Even before the world began, the ending was already planned out.
Yeah, there's already what's that called? Predestined.
Yeah,
predestined though. Yep. I think it tells you that in Ephesians 1st chapter though. You want me to keep going on the Isaiah 28:10? Yeah. Okay. And you want me to read 10 again, or
10 and 11.
Isaiah 28:10? For precept must be upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, line upon line. See? It said, and it's funny because it says line upon line twice.
Yeah.
Here a little and there a little.
See, so that's why you gotta dip around, you know,
Yeah.
dip around, have a little bit of this and a little bit of that,
Yeah.
and not just have the same thing, you know, the same meal. You know, have different meals,
Yeah.
different subjects.
Shit, it's like when you season season meat. You know what I'm saying? You got this different salt though, and you want seasons, different seasons though for your meat. You're not always gonna want to use the same season for the tri-tip, or you're not gonna want to season for the ribs or something. You gotta use different seasons to make it taste better though. So
That's right. Now season it with some herbs. You know?
yep, the bitter herbs though. The T-bone steak, because when you explain a topic according to when you explain something in the Bible though, it might take you 2 precepts or 3 to explain a topic in the scriptures, or sometimes it only takes 1 precept to explain a topic on something in the Bible though. You know what I mean? So that's why you say precept upon precept to explain this precept. Maybe you're gonna get 2 or 3 out of the whole Bible. And things like that. So that's what it means though, man. Want me to get 11? For with stammering lips and another tongue will he speak to this people.
Yes. So if you don't understand, you know, the way Yahweh Shai speaks, you know, you're gonna have you're not gonna have the correct doctrine.
Yeah.
Because the Lord, He speaks in mystery, you know, in secret, you know, in code. That's how you're gonna get the truth. Is you have to have the cheat code.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, because well, I'll get a precept real quick. Yeah, because he said he speaks in cheat code. Well, the truth is not for everybody though. But see, in this society, in this world, they try to make it seem like this it's for everybody though, but it ain't for everybody though. Because I'm just gonna look for that precept real quick. See how we're putting precept upon precepts? That's how you break down the Bible though. Not
You got to be baptized in the correct way. People say baptized in water, but you got to be baptized with the Word. You know, the Word's got to clean you. Clean your mind.
Yeah, because if you're still a wicked ass nigga just because you took 30 showers don't mean you're clean.
Put sanitizer, bleach, you know.
Bathe in bleach.
Yeah. Well, how's that gonna take away the sin? You know.
Yeah, I found it right here. That was in the chapter before. 2 Corinthians 4:3, it says, "But if our gospel be hid, it is hidden to them that are lost." See? It's not for everybody though. You don't understand because it was meant for you not to understand.
It's hidden, and you're lost because this truth is a maze. You know?
It was never meant for you to understand it though. To begin, since you were born, you were destined not to understand.
This truth was lost. You know.
Yeah.
So we had to go through the maze. You know, we had to follow our teachers to guide us. And read that one again, Select.
I'm gonna read it 3 and 4 together, so you know what I mean? Better understanding. But if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost. 4. and whom the God of this world has blinded the minds of them which believe not. See, they blinded the minds of them. Lest, it says, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Mashiach, who is the image of God, should shine unto them. See?
See that? Esau, he tries to block the light. You know? Esau, he tries to block the light because he tried to hide the Apocrypha, right? Because it says his destruction in there. You know? He knows he's going to be destroyed. So these devils, they got together. A group of these white devils got together and they tried to put away the Apocrypha.
Yeah, which was, I think it was like 1888. I think it was that year that they took it out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1888.
But they couldn't do it. You know? They can't hide this word.
Yeah.
You know, the elect are going to find it. You know?
Yep.
The elect, they're going to go through that maze like that mouse, and you're going to find it.
Oh, that maze still in it. You should find that cheese through all the obstacles.
You're going to find the cheese.
Yeah. Yeah, because in the Apocrypha, it tells you Esau. What does it say? Esau is the end of the end of the world, but Jacob is the beginning that followed.
That's right.
The Apocrypha says that, so that it goes to show these Edomites know who they are, though, because it says that because their world is coming to the end, though. Jacob, you know how much Esau hates the tribes right here, man. You know?
He wants to put these tribes away for good. You know?
Yeah.
To take off this nations off the planet. You know?
Yeah, definitely though.
But instead, he's going to be taken off the planet. See?
Yeah. Yeah, because even in the book of Sirach, which is the Ecclesiasticus, that book, that's like one of my favorite books though in the Apocrypha though, because it gives you how to live your life, man. Like it tells you how you live your life though, how you're supposed to like walk in this truth though, being a just man. That's brother's lessons in right now. You know, it talks about a woman, how to deal with your children. It talks about it gives you a lot of tips in life though, man. You know what I'm saying though? It gives you like a lot of tips in life though. So that book of Sirach though is contrary to what this devil believes in the society though, man. Everything in the book of Sirach goes against what this devil puts on you guys' mind though, man. Because it even tells you right there, if your child's acting up, you smite them in the side of the fucking, you know what I mean? You smite them on the sides though. And if you do that shit to your kid in front of a cop, your ass probably get arrested, man. But in the Bible, it tells you can't.
That's right. And is that done with that?
Before, yeah, that was.
You want to go to Mark 16 and 16?
Yeah. Mark 16 and 16, it says, "He that believeth and is baptized shall be saved, but he that believeth not shall be damned." Damn.
That's what it's all about, is faith. You know, faith